morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh, excuse me. I'm drinking my coffee, my morning coffee. Doing my morning scrolls, checking my morning messages. Y'all know my usual thing. And I just was like, okay, I haven't put up a post in a while. It's some things that I really wanted to talk about. I really didn't want to do anything about the Grammys, Cardi B, Offset, Quavo, all of that. I didn't want. I know you hear Chasing Cruise in the background. So I didn't want to do anything about that because they gonna be what they is. Um, that's family. They ghetto. They got money and they famous. What you gonna do? You can take the hood out the niggas, but you know the rest, right? My baby. Oh, my baby. So she is a major, obviously, part of my life. Like, I'm full, total, hands on, single mom. Wakes me up. Hell, she's 6.5 years old. Well, about to be 6.5. She still sleeps in the same bed as me. Like, yes, she has her own room. She has her own bed. Brand new bed. We bought off the floor. Let me close this door. Brand new bed that I went to Nebraska Furniture Mart for and brought my baby. She picked her own bed out, decorated her room, LOL doll stuff everywhere. LOL doll, yeah, nigga kiss my ass. As much money as we need to be a motherfucking sponsor, honey. As much money as we done spent on LOL doll. So, you know what? I'm veering. But I did want to talk about her because I ran across a story recently and oh my God, it touched me. It touched me so bad. Like my heart was bleeding. My heart was hurting. My heart was thumping. My heart was just, ugh. And I'm a total stranger reading this story. I'm just a regular smegular, degular, right? But I felt like this needed to be shared. I needed to talk about this because dating is not the only thing that I do here. Come on now. Y'all know I'm into the celebrity stuff, chasing crews, all of that. I'm trying to be a all around informative person. Now, I don't talk about everything, but I know, right? Because some things I'll just be like, it don't need to be talked about. Unless y'all be like, Jazz, no, I want to hear what you got to say. Then I'm going to talk, but 9 times out of 10, it's really what I want to talk about. Yeah. Excuse me, my coffee again. So let me pull up this story that I felt like I needed to share.
Houston mother is demanding answers tonight after she says her 6-year-old son was repeatedly sexually assaulted while riding the school bus. An investigation is underway right now in Aldine ISD. ABC 13's Maya Shea joins us live with these serious allegations, Maya.
Yeah, these allegations are so disturbing, and the mother says she believes it's gone on for several months, but it wasn't until her son lost his backpack last week and she called here at the transportation department to get to the bottom of this missing backpack.
that my son was sexually assaulted. Days of questioning, days of talking to my child, the details became more and more graphic each and every time.
Since then, her son has been treated at the hospital and they've spoken to investigators. In a statement, the district says in part, an investigation by Aldine ISD police and district officials immediately began on Wednesday, February 1st. CPS was notified. Once the investigation has concluded, appropriate action will be taken based on investigation findings. Meanwhile, Monroe says her son doesn't even fully understand what happened.
He's not really at his age understanding the magnitude. He actually really stated that why couldn't this kid be given a second chance? If God gives second chances, why couldn't the perpetrator?
Monroe says she hopes her speaking out today will get her answers and justice for her son.
Okay, I want to give a big shout out to the news station ABC 13 in Houston for making this clip available. And y'all want to go to their website to finish reading the full story. Next, I want to send my condolences to Miss Stormy and her child. No child, no mother should ever had to experience anything like that. I'm sorry, I'm getting all emotional again. But this is the reason that I won't let my child ride the bus. Among others, but this is the extreme reason that I will not let my child ride the school bus. I just won't do it. She will forever be getting rides. I don't give a fuck if I have to catch a fucking Uber daily. It ain't gonna happen. I was thinking about it. Because, Jason Cruz, she's the only child. She doesn't have any brothers or sisters. She wants to be around other kids. Like, any normal child would. Cute. So, she wants to, Mommy, when am I going to ride the school bus? Mommy, when can I ride the school bus? I want to ride the school bus with my other friends. No, you will not. You will not. You going to get a ride by your mama. You going to be riding with your granny. Because ain't nothing. I really don't know how to address this. Because it's such a sensitive topic. And a lot of stuff like this gets swept under the rug. We don't like to talk about it because it makes us uncomfortable. Well, I'm here to tell you, I don't give a fuck about comfort when it comes to kids' safety. I don't give a fuck about your comfort when it comes to the safety of a child. My heart hurts so bad for this baby. He is 6 years old, y'all. My baby is 6 years old. Oh, and he don't even know. His mama said that he was asking for forgiveness for the other child that was doing it to him. So that baby heart is pure gold. That mama is doing something, raising that young boy to just have a forgiving heart. Now, I done seen this post. This has been out. I think this story has been, made public for a couple days. And I done seen it on a couple blogs here and there. I done seen some negative posts as if saying, oh, well, the child's mother, this is something that's going on at the home because that's the only reason why. You know what? I hate people. I hate people with all my fucking heart. Because how could you say some shit like that and type it and send it and post it? This young boy will forever have to live with this shit for the rest of his life. And for you, a stranger, to imply that something like this was happening in his own home and that's the reason why he didn't know. Maybe he's just a young boy who just didn't know and don't know about things like that. I don't teach my child 6 years old about sex. I don't teach my child about KSISSING. I don't kissing, right? I don't do that. My child is too fucking young. So maybe, I don't like it when people do that. As a survivor myself, it really hurts when people start to victim blame. I mean, like, you already going through your own personal traumas. Speaking as a victim, right? A child victim. Okay, I'm letting it out. Speaking as a child victim of something similar myself. You don't know. You are confused. You don't know. And that's all I can say is you don't know and you confused. You don't know. So for someone else to say, oh, this 6-year-old knew, you ought to be horse whipped. You ought to be whipped just like the horses. It's just a sad story. And I wish that bus driver would have been paying better attention. Mommy's on the phone. Give me 1 minute. No. Would have been paying better attention to the children of her route on her bus. Because this shit was happening for months on her bus and she didn't even know. You got to feel like a total failure as an individual to sit up there and just not knowingly but unknowingly shit happening in your presence and you just don't know shit, not paying attention, I'm not saying that you need to be charged, bus driver, but you need to be charged for like some type of I don't know what's the charges of when you really not paying attention to kids, abandonment, and she didn't even abandon him, but you know what I mean. She needs some type of charge. Not paying attention to the kids. I don't know. She didn't do the assaulting herself, but her bus definitely was a crime scene. She definitely kept it going unknowingly because she wasn't paying attention. And this is another damn example. You don't have your children around other children that you know. I mean, sometimes people always be like, oh, you can't have your kids around other adults because you never know. No, it's the kids. It's the kids that you got to look after. Fuck the adults. It's the kids. Ain't no way in the motherfucking world. Because you never know. My child, 6 years old, innocent, young, don't know. I don't bring men around my child, so she don't know about the dynamics of a man-woman relationship. She don't know. She just know mommy. I seen an old friend in the store the other day. I talked to him for 5 minutes. This girl had an attitude the rest of the fucking day. What you got? Oh, because she was talking to that man in the store, mommy. So, my child is not used to me being around the opposite sex. And I do that on purpose because I don't want her to get used to it. I don't want her to get used to men in and out. If you ain't constant, then you don't need to have access. And the only man that is not family that has access is her father. However little or grand he decides to make it, that's the only man that has access. And children, she rarely, besides school, I don't try to isolate my daughter, but stories like this make me want to. It really does. Like, what do you need to be around other kids for? What do you need to be around anybody else for? I used to think that I have a family, a cousin who is so overprotective of her daughter. And I just be like, cuz, why? Why can't, I don't want her to spend it. And I just be like, why? But now I have a daughter. I get it. I totally get what the overprotection of, and it ain't just girls, excuse me. It ain't just the girls. It's the little boys too. This story was so disturbing and I just feel like I needed to share it. Get it off of my heart, get it off of my chest. And just speak freely about it. And I'm glad that I did. But I want you guys to be overprotective of your children. Be overprotective of your grandchildren. Because anytime they're not in your sight, they are vulnerable. And we need to make sure that they are mentally ready for this world. And I know mine is not at 6, but I'm going to put her in a position to be mentally ready when it's time. When situations arise, she's going to be ready. Again, I'm praying for this boy. I'm praying for his family. I'm praying for his mother. I'm hoping that she finds peace because she's going to need therapy just like that young boy. And I hope she gets it. I hope the other little boy who, was a perpetrator, obviously another young boy, he's riding the same fucking school bus. You can't be no older than 10, 11, 12 years old. I hope that young boy gets the help that he needs as well. I mean, he's going to have to pay for what he did. But in the end, I really do hope that he gets the help that he needs. They take him away from other children. Yeah. You can't be around other kids. That's just it. And, they do a better job of taking care of the kids at that school. In the meantime, y'all, I gotta go finish getting dressed. It's the morning, y'all know, getting Chase and Cruz together. They got their little Valentine's party. She got her little LOL doll dress, honey. And now I gotta put 2 buns in her hair like she a LOL doll. This is exactly why I only have one. Because the kids are needy. In the meantime, y'all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that button at the bottom of the screen for the notifications. And leave some kisses in my Cash App and my comments. And let me know what you think.